you!
Yes, you! If you like what you see, please hit the like, subscribe, share button, click the bell to all notifications on if you want to know every single time I upload. I play video games, I do funny videos, I am an absolute crazy ranting crazy person. Please share to Twitter, Facebook, Blogger. I still don't know what the crap Blogger is. And enjoy the video. It's time for a new segment.
It's time once again for the Quickies. From Star Trek to superheroes, SJW meltdowns, entertainment, cancel culture fails, and more.
All of the news that was too short to do a full video on. Here you go. It is time for our new segment, the Quickies, I guess. News Quickies, whatever we're calling. I don't even know yet. But hey, I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. Here's all the stories that are not too much more than just a headline that we want to go through and rapid fire. Knock them out of the park. They're not centered or lined up right. We'll do it live. Screw it. This one's coming from Bounding Into Comics. Noah Hawley claims his Star Trek film isn't dead and gives updates on what it entails. No, it's dead. We don't care. Even if it's not dead, you're not going to convince anybody that it's going to be any good, that anybody wants to see it, that there's going to be any funding. No, we don't want this. No more Star Trek until Secret Hideout and Bad Robot are out. You hear me? You got it? Good. Next up on the chopping block, another Bounding Into Comics. Black Widow director Kate Shortland falsely claims that Scarlett Johansson's Natasha Romanoff is the only Avenger without superpowers. We know she's not. What about Hawkeye? We know she's not. What about Ant-Man? It's just a suit. How many? Iron Man? It's just a suit. He doesn't have any superpowers. So no, you're wrong. You didn't watch superhero movies. We got it. We get it. Next up, John Malone. Apparently, John Boyega was a perfume spokesperson. Now, John Boyega, he was Finn in Star Wars. That's how you know who he is. He was doing a perfume brand. He was mistreated and quit. Now, the person who owns the company, she says, "I'm horrified and disgusted about what's been done to John." Malone is no longer personally associated with the company, having sold it to Estee Lauder. The company, Jo Malone London, apologized after replacing the Star Wars actor in an aftershave advert for the Chinese market, because we know how much Disney loves China, and apparently Estee Lauder does as well. So the person who owned the brand apparently also did not like his treatment. He walked from that too. So she's apologized. She doesn't have anything to do with it. That's one of the quickie news stories. Next up, well, we lost a politics ball person who, all right, Supreme Court lady. Here's a funny one that came out from CNN today. She doesn't like how this dude with the hair here, this guy, he was kneeling, and I don't mean anything bad by his hair. I'm just noticing that he has quite a lot of it, and I'm sure he's a wonderful person. Is he a sports baller? I believe he's a sports. He's the guy who kneeled down, and everybody's like, "What are you doing? You're ruining the world." And now everybody's like, "Hey, we're all going to kneel down, even though we don't want anything to do with you." So not only that, everybody's flipping out over her dying. She did not like all this kneeling and the protesting stuff. So take that as you will. Take that as you will. Rob Reiner, next up on the chopping block. Democrats need to use powerful weapons. Okay, so you used to be a hippie who used to go against the establishment and against the people who wanted to use violence to solve conflict. And, you know, the 60s used to be about peace and love and happy and fun and, you know, the Zen stuff and using nonviolence. So what happened lately? Well, everybody decided to get a wild hair up their butt, and nobody actually cares about solving things in a reasonable, peaceful manner. No. They just want to go in, be crazy, even though, yeah. Don't care, don't want to hear it. You're an old hypocrite. And I remember when hippies actually did something positive in the world. Speaking of positive, we have some positive news. Bill and Ted Face the Music has their critical reaction has Alex Winter pleasantly surprised. People love this, as they should. This is exactly the type of movie we need in this day and age, and it shows. Alex Winter has reunited with Keanu Reeves for the first time in 30 years for the Bill and Ted sequel, the conclusion to the trilogy. It's a trilogy now. Bill and Ted Face the Music. And I liked it. I have reviewed it. I'll link it. Boop, right up here if you want to check that out. we had a much bigger response. So we just opened in the UK, so it's too early to say. But West, we had a huge response. It was much bigger than we expected. It was way beyond the fan base. I know it really sounds like show business, but we really did not have that expectation. The film was better critically received. This film was by far better critically received than the first two. We were people liked it. I liked it. You guys liked it, probably, for the most part. And then we have this lovely woman right here, and she didn't snap in. And then we have this lovely woman right here who's super upset about Ruth Bader Ginsburg dying and passing on. And she looks like all of the other screaming SJW types, always. How do we know? Well, they're all the same person, aren't they?
Holy fucking shit, you guys!
Language, lady.
Driving your car, but I just got a notification that Ruth Bader Ginsburg died!
Why do you have to yell? You're probably this close to your phone. You will just redline it if you keep constantly yelling like a crazy person. I think if you keep yelling like a crazy person, you're gonna act like a crazy person. Holy crap.
Fuck!
You didn't know her. What happened? Did you know? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You're upset because you're investing your whole entire life on one thing that will change in 4 years. That's what you're doing. You're investing your whole entire life. You're exactly the same as the last one. And you know what happens? Like with normal people, if you don't like some politics ball thing, you wait 4 years and you elect the next one. That's what you do. You do not go around canceling and reading and crying and getting people to apologize for things. You don't do that. You react like a normal person.
Could this year get any fucking worse?
Throwing a temper tantrum like you own the year, lady. You're throwing a temper tantrum like you own the year. Like it's all about you. And guess what? It's not all about you. Other people have had a crummy year too. Guess what? Other people have had a very, very crummy year too. And yeah, I get it. The year's been kind of crummy. There's a lot of bad stuff that happened this year. I get it. And thank you so much for subscribing.
Please like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, keep your comments to yourself.
This lady right here takes the cake for right. Why would you post this of yourself? Why would you do this? You're just going to bait people into having a negative reaction to your meltdown. You're just gonna and this is from me. This is coming from me who has rants and melts down on live camera all the time, right? But I do this for YouTube because I'm an entertainer and I do this as a way to entertain people. This is just some random person who's driving home from what? Where do you work at? Where do you work at? Macy's? You work at an office somewhere? You're just driving home.
Ruth! You just had to make it to 2021!
That's awfully selfish of you. That's awfully... What makes you think that she would be coherent enough to you? Like, seriously. This lady and her little temper tantrum of a scream.
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you, Admiral Hubris. Let's get this crazy person off my screen. And more happy stuff. We had a llama crash a sports ball field, and it was very, very cute. So let's see what this llama does. Look at him. Oh, there he goes. Llama. It's a llama. Oh. Ah. Look at him. Ah, that's a llama. And there's only one way to calm a llama down. If you guys know how to calm a llama down, you can leave a comment on that in the comment section below.
Please like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, keep your comments to yourself.
This is the rapid fire news stories of this week, and I will try and do these weekly-ish as much as I can whenever we see a bunch of little stories that I don't have a whole lot to say about other than just a quick reaction to them and a quick correction. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am Mecha Random 42 and I'm going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
A few ways to calm a llama down.
Calm a llama down.
Calm a llama.